Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Firefly Buggy, and today is as a substitute for Immortals until I can get that finished. I'm gonna be playing Trash Goblin for you guys. So I've already played this game. It is a full access game, but they're still adding free updates to it. I absolutely love it. And oh gosh, what is it? They actually released a new update that added like some more story content to it, but it's a ton of fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. It does not have multiple save slots, so they said they will add it in the future. I don't know how soon the future is for that. But I don't mind starting over because, like I said, I pretty much caught up on everything. So let's get going. I do not mind. Dawn breaks over Silver City. Like all true melting pots, it's not long before the streets start to come alive with the distinct bustle of a city. Peculiar sounds and choice smells fill the air. And on a particular street, underneath a notorious antique shop, a little goblin is about to change the world, one tiny act of kindness at a time. Here we are. You ready? As I'll ever be. Then welcome to your very own trinket shop. Look around and see what old Iman's set up for you. Alright, so use mouse to select the eye notification icon to start looking around the space, or use the arrow button. Left arrow. Alright, let's do that. This is the customer desk. It's where you sell your creations and chat to customers. Use left click to select the eye notification. Alright. This is your workbench. This is where you will clean, craft, and transform your trinkets. Use the, okay, to move on. This is your personal space. Nice and cozy with a lovely bed. Goblins don't get back pain, right? Use blank. Alright, to go back to Iman. This is their stairwell. When you press the bell, Iman will pop down for a chat. Why not give it a go? Ugh, not so loud, kid. I'm already here. In fact, listen up. This goblin gives Iman a permanent headache situation in the butt. The bell now lives on the customer's desk. Customers can use it to let you know they're waiting. Iman will come and chat to you in their own sweet time. Okay. That's much better. We'll use your energy for other things. A bit of fire in your belly is vital for our up-and-coming business, Goblin. What else will I need besides the belly fire? Let's cover one of the most fundamental skills of the trinket business. Cleaning. But I already do all the dusting and mopping. Cleaning might not be glamorous, but it makes it far easier to see what you're working with. Besides, customers pay more for clean merchandise. They do. To get you started, here's a lovely vintage sponge for my very own sink. I even lathered it up for you. Thanks. Yay, we got the sponge. I also found a very grubby trinket while I was clearing the space out for you. You can use it for cleaning practice immediately. It's sponging time. Alright, so now I need to go to the workbench. And if you click the eye icon, it'll just take you there immediately. Grab the sponge. Yes, and boop. Okay. So you just hold down the click. And then you can use WASD, W-A-S-D, to move the trinket around. And we get all the grubbiness off. Or at least you want it to be, say, like 100% clean. There we go. And you can do the hover mode if you want in settings. I'm not going to. Alright, so this is all done. I'm going to throw it in there. Let's see what Iman has to say. Beautiful work, and not a scratch on the trinket either. Very nice. That trinket is now ready to sell. We just need a customer to pop by. In fact, while we keep an eye on things here, I have to go out for an errand. Sure. Hang on, is someone at the customer desk? Use the navigation buttons to go and check. So you can select the window here, or just do the arrow. Hello. Well, I never. A new shop that I've never ever visited before. What fun. And hello, Goblin I've never met. Hello, customer I never met. I'm currently looking for one horn. Is that something you have, perchance? I'll see what I can do. So then, this mysterious customer wants that horn. Alright, so you grab the horn, and it'll just, once you click it, it automatically drags it out. You put it on the counter, and then select the customer. What are the chances? This is exactly what I was looking for. This is Nomia. A coincidence, I'm sure. I'll give you 112. Deal? Deal. This is perfect. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Bye, mustachioed stranger. So then you grab the money, put it in your stash, and now you actually have the money. Alright, looks like Iman's back. Was that a customer? Hope they paid you well. Actually, they look kind of familiar. Uh-oh, I mean, how so? I swear I've seen them before, in fact. I think that's quite enough chat about the cool, handsome stranger. Let's talk about the stock delivery that just arrived instead. Ooh, that does sound exciting. Take a look at this gorgeous chisel. It's perfect for your trinket business. You'll use the chisel to chip away at the cruft and salvage sacks and expose any trinkets underneath. It's a steal at only 80G. Sure. Here you go, and watch yourself. It's sharp. Ouch. Quite. Let me show you how to use it properly. Alright, we got the chisel. So let's go to our workbench. So you get a salvage sack. They'll just start appearing one after the other. No cost needed. Put it on your mat. You select the chisel and boop. Alright, so then you start to chisel the blocks. Now you're going to find chalk marks like that, which means that's the object there, so you cannot break anything else away. Alright, so that's part of the object too. We're going to turn it around. And there we go. We got a bottle. And you can do hover hold mode. Alright, so let's show Iman what we uncovered. You've got yourself a shiny new trinket. Well, maybe not shiny, more new, come to think of it, but it's definitely a trinket. I'm sure a customer will be along shortly to take it off your hands. Unrelatedly, I've got to dash out on another errand. Can you hold the fort until I get back? Absolutely. Alright, so let's go clean this up. Oh, it wants us to go to the window, I think. Yep. Hello again, shopkeep. I just couldn't stay away from your excellent store. Hello, customer I've only met once. You could call me Nomia. Yes, that's it, Nomia. I have a sudden need for one clean bottle. I'm on it. Alright, so I gotta clean the bottle. It needs to be cleaned. So, we gotta sponge it. It's already on my workbench or work mat, so let's go ahead and start cleaning it up. And of course, naturally, you get to upgrade your tools as you get more money and as time goes by. There we go. Nice clean bottle. Yeah, so this is my time, and my face is covering it, but my time is up here. Actually, you know what? Let me get to here. There, okay, that's my time. And when I'm chipping, cleaning, and doing something else, time will pass by. So I used up all my actions for the day, but I can still chat to customers and sell things. So I don't need to always stash this. I can just do this. And boom. Amazing. This is exactly what I needed. You're welcome, Nomia.
Wow.
I'll give you 39G. Deal. Deal. Fabulous. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Alright, let me grab this. Okay. Alright, so now it's time to sleep, so I can just click the eye here. Click on the bed. And that's day 1 completed. Alright, so you get reputation now, which means you get extra money, which is really nice. Or you get tips. Alright, the new day has started. What's up? Rise and shine, sleepyhead. A new day means new trinkets and new business opportunities. Chip and clean the trinkets that turn up on your workbench and serve any customers who turn up. We have a steady supply of trinket sacks thanks to your Auntie Val, so don't worry about running out. Good luck, kid. You've got this. Okay, so looks like we have a customer. Hello. Good day. I need one glass eye, nice and clean. Okay, so let's see if we can get a glass eye. Just because they ask for something does not mean it will always appear in the sack that day. Alright, and there are different kinds of blocks, as you can see here. These gray and gold ones are a little bit tough. These black ones you cannot destroy at all. You have to sever their connection to other blocks, like I just did there. Alright, and you might have noticed this purple one. You have to strike it where the geode is. Otherwise, it won't break. Alright, there's a human dagger hilt. Put that right there. Okay, so for example, you have some like these where you have to uncover it like this. Okay, that one is pretty much done, it looks like. So let's go over here. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, and then let's do this one. There we go, and there's a glass eye. Okay, so he wants it clean, so let's go ahead and clean it real quick. Alright, getting all nice and scrub-a-dubbed. This game is extremely relaxing, if you can't tell. Okay, glass eye is done. So let me go over here. Boop, and here you go. I like it. I'll give you 94. Yeah, thanks. Take that. Alright, no other customer right now, so let me clean this. I'm gonna stash it. If you do not have what the customer is looking for within the day, you can tell them to leave. Like, sorry, I don't have it. And it won't hurt you in any sort of way. It's okay to tell them, no, sorry, we don't have it. We don't sell this. We don't carry this product. I can't wait till I get my better brush. And as you progress the story, you'll unlock more trinkets to find. Because your auntie will stop by. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to store that in there for now. What would you like? Chicken pitcher handle. Clean as a whistle. Alright, let's see then. Come on, there we go. Alright. If you are able to destroy a certain amount, like a certain set of blocks, you'll actually create a chain reaction, which is a lot of fun. Okay, so see, that won't work. Like that. Makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, so that's part of it. That is not. There we go. That's a beer stein lid. Not what the guy is looking for. Let's see if I can find it in here. There we go. That looks nice. Perfect. Okay, here we go. But it's not clean as a whistle, though, and I'm out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and head to bed. Wrong one. Here we go. Night time. Okay. I'm not sure that person is still there. They are still there. All right, let me go here. And let's clean this chicken pitcher handle. Okay. There we go. And we'll just bring it over. Here you are. 45, I'll take it. Alright, let's clear that beer stein lid. Here we go. Perfect. Like I said, it's extremely relaxing. Plus, finding the other trinkets, it's like a collect-a-thon. It's great. Get this smudge out over here. That one right there. There we go. Nice and pretty. Oh, you got a customer. Hi there. Hello. Didn't realize there was a new trinket shop down here. Are you new? Sure I am. Welcome to the neighborhood, pal. I'm Redouar. I'm Blacksmith of the Wolves Mercenary Group. How can I help, Redouar? Well, I could really use a trinketeer's help with the repair. What happened? Oh, so I'm not usually bad with repairs. I just bodge them together with my portaforge. I managed to break Garland's favorite pot instead of fixing it. She'll fire me for sure if she finds out. Can it be fixed with a sponge or chisel? Oh, don't worry about that. I have an upcycler you can use. It's pretty basic, but it'll do the job. Here. And I'll put the bits I need joined on your bench. Why do you need me? I'm too clumsy. I even managed to drop the broken bits in the mud on the way over. Please say you'll help. Sure, let's see how this goes. So we get our final tool, which is the upcycler. So let's take a look at the workbench. So it lets us attach things to each other. But usually before I do that, I like to clean them. Because I don't think you can actually upcycle them until they are cleaned. So let's go ahead and clean this. At least it never worked for me when I was upcycling. Like, it had to be clean. Of course, that could have changed as well. I don't know. They recently did an update. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Goblin in a tub. All right. Almost done. There we go. All right. That's one. Do this. Okay. There we go. Get some of that off on the one side. Let's turn it over. There we go. All right, so you take the upcycler, and you say pot. Oh, that's right. Nope. It's a little upside down. Can't turn it just yet. There we go. All right, so then you turn back to a drawer, and boom. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. You didn't even know it was broken. Glad you like it. Oh, 74. Heck yeah. Oh, keep the upcycler. It's clearly far more use to you than me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, so we got some money from that. Gonna do this real quick. Okay, and I bet if I do this, and this, a candle. Oh, what we got? How can I help you? Hi. Need one teardrop gem. I don't have one. And it's night-night time, so I'm going to bed. Okay. Not too much in sales, but not bad either. Alright, you still want your gem? You still want your gem. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's put the candle off to the side. Let's find this gem. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Alright, there's a pot lid. We don't need a pot lid. Alright, so we gotta break the connections with these. There we go, a teardrop gem. Alright, let's clean it. Okay. We're getting there. Perfect. Alright. Grab this teardrop gem. Go over here and gently set down. Okay, 119. Yes! Thank you. Oh, what's up? Beer stein lid. Sure. I actually already have that. There you go, ma'am. So I can barter. If I do the lowest amount, then I get more reputation, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. Because then I can start getting tips. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so talking with customers does not pass the time, which is fine. Alright, let me clean this. I'm gonna stash this and I'll do the pot lid. Alright, this is a mucky candle. I'm surprised it's not melting under the water. And you can see my sponge gets super dirty too. Yeah. Which is why I can't wait to get the other brushes, because they're so nice. They are so nice. Alright, candle is done. Stick you in there. Let's do the pot lid. Alright. Get that in there. Get all that nitty and gritty out. Not bad. Alright, other side. Ooh. Dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Come on. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Come on. Almost there. It's at 99% clean. There we go. Alright, let me stash that in there. What would you like? Hello! This is Mushromio. Well, hello there. How can I help you? I require replacement loot, and it must be sparkling clean. It is a matter of great urgency. What's the hurry? The Duke of Hunter is all but seduced. We are one ballot away from a passionate clinch. What happened to the other one? A minor boudoir-based misunderstanding. I was ejected most forcibly by a jealous marquis. One clean loot coming up. So I don't have a loot right now, but we will most likely find one. Usually when you get these specific requests, they show up pretty quickly. At least in my experience. Oh, I thought that was a thing. It's not. Ooh, this might be the loot. Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. Perfect. Okay. There we go. That's a wooden chunk handle, so not what I'm looking for. But I will take care of that soon. Alright, let me go night-night. Okay. Continue. Right, you're still there, Mushromio? Right. So if I go to Iman. Not yet. Okay, this is where I get my upgrades, is from Iman. Alright, so let's go back over here. Pull this over here. Okay. By the way, I have no idea what Mushromio was talking about, but I'm guessing it's a Juliet and Romeo reference. Dang, this one's tough. Alright. That feels nice. Ha. Okay. Okay, come on. I'm getting there. I know I'm getting there somewhere. Okay. Here we go. Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. There's an opening for this one, maybe. There we go. Okay. Ah, here it is. Oh. Here's the loot. Alright. Let's wash the loot. There we go. Alright. That piece is done. Let's go up a little bit. There we go. Still a little dirty. See on the side and the back here. There we go. Alright, Mushromio. Here you go. There you go. A fine instrument. Please accept. Ooh, heck yeah. And my compliments. Let the seduction recommence. Adieu, young goblin. Oh, hello. I'm back. You sure are. I've got a trinket I need finding. What do you need? I need extremely convoluted request noises. Even more convoluted request noises. And that should cover it. Yikes, that's too much. Yes, it is. Then why ask for it? Because sometimes customers will ask for something you don't have yet or don't want to deliver. You should dismiss customer if that's the case. Named customers can be summoned back when you're ready by selecting the envelope icon on your quest tracker. No matter where you are in the city, when you summon a customer, they will always come to your shop to meet you. Waiting customers will leave overnight. They have their own things to be getting on with, but will return again when they are ready. Great, what about strangers? Strangers will not return after being dismissed, but that is fine. No one minds. If you can't deal with them, then don't feel bad sending them on their way. There are other places they can go. That's reassuring. Want to give it a try? Yes, see you later. Goodbye for now. Dismiss customer. Are you still there? Yes, I forgot to mention something. When you make sales, you will gradually build up your reputation among the various species within Silver City. As your reputation increases, your chance of getting a tip will improve, as will the size of the tip that customer can give you. Eventually, you'll gain access to new cosmetic items. You'll never lose reputation for dismissing customers, but you can do things to gain it faster. We'll make you a deal with strangers. You have a choice of prices to offer. The market price is a standard price, giving gold and reputation. The generous price awards lower gold, but much higher reputation. It's also nice to be generous. Toodles! It is. Bye! I normally do the generous ones until I get full max reputation. Okay, looks like I got this handle to clean. Alright, so let's clean this handle. I normally clean all my stuff. It just is how it is for me. Unless, you know, I'm pressed for time and the customer says they do not care what condition it's in. So I'm like, okay, then have it dirty. Alright, come on. Alright, almost there. Just clean this up a little bit more. A little bit of scrubbing. There we go. Alright, stash that. What do we got going on today? Oh my god, this is my favorite character out of the whole game. A new trinket store, hooray! Glad you like it. So many trinkets Donovan could request, how to narrow it down. Ah, let's see if the Goblin can find Donovan a clean bedpan. He has urgent need of one. You could use our privy. No, not for that. Donovan will fill the pan with embers and warm his bed. The city gets chilly at night, and Donovan is cold-blooded at the best of times. So let's see what I got. Alright. Let's see what I can find. A bedpan for Donovan. For those who don't know what it is, that's the original toilet. Before the toilet existed. Don't think this is going to be it. It is not it. So I'm going to set that there. Donovan actually becomes very helpful later on. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Bedpan! Alright, here we go. Don't take too deep of a breath. Please. Alright, scrub-a-dub-dub. Almost done. There we go. Alright, Donovan. Just for you, buddy. Donovan adores it! Will the Goblin accept 43? Yes. Joy! Donovan thanks the Goblin. Bye. Thank you. Oh, how can I help you? Human dagger hilt. With a little something bolted on. Sure. I'll let him stay the night. And I'm gonna go to bed. Because I don't have any time. I just need to upcycle a human dagger hilt. Which I have the hilt. I just need to put something on it. Alright, continue. So, let me go back over here. Let me make sure he's still there. He's still there. Okay. Alright, so... put you here. I'm gonna upcycle a candle to it. Alright, there we go. The Candle Bane. For you. 86 will do. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. I'm making good money, I'm just saying. Alright, so let me clean off this plushy leg for a frog. You can put dolls back together. In fact, you do have to for a very persistent quest. Okay, there we go. Let's clean the bottom of it. Stash that. Who is at our door now? Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, of course. You're requiring me to speak aloud. Not my mushroomkin. All affairs are linked via... what's the word? Think talk? Ah, telepathy. Now, what did I come in for? Oh, yes. A thingummy for big looking. Do you have one? Magnifying glass? Yes, that's the one. It needs to have the glass bit and the metal bit. A magnifying glass with magnifying glass lens, please. I'll call you when it's ready. Alright, let's continue our work. So, in other words, he needs an upcycled magnifying glass. Wrong one. Okay. not there. Okay. Oh, what is that? Not something I need. Did not mean to click that fast. Hello. Pot lid. Sure. I got you one. Here you go. How about this? And he gave me 2 golden tips. Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can find a magnifying glass. Or magnifying glass lens. Okay. Frog plushie. Not necessarily what I'm looking for right now. There we go. Alright, come on. Get in somewhere. Mushroom doll left leg. Still not what I'm looking for. Okay. Cool thing is I can leave these things out on the table and they will not disappear. You know, unless I make them disappear. Okay, so here's the magnifying glass. I'm gonna set that there. What's up? Dentures? Not today. Goodbye. I do not have dentures for you. Why do you need dentures? Okay. Alrighty, so let me clean the magnifying glass real quick. And then I'll store it so I can sell it. Or so I can upcycle it, I mean. Okay. Almost there. There we go. How can I help you? Wooden chunk handle. Yep, I got one for you. Here you go. 29. Deal. Thank you. Put that there. Okay. Let's look for the magnifying glass lens now. Jeez. Holy cow. And done. All right, there's magnifying glass lens. Let me clean it. Some of them can be really tricky to clean, but others are totally fine. It gets a lot better once you start upgrading your tools. There we go. Okay, we got a customer real quick.
Hey.
Cork. I don't have a cork. Okay, so I'm going to send Hullifer a notice saying that the thing is ready. So what you do is you take your magnifying glass, and it takes them about 1 slot at a time to get here. Okay, so now he is, excuse me, he is here. Ah, it's perfect. And you will want some common currency. How about 265? Sure. Fabulous. Your Sparkle Dollop? Gem? Precise! Sorry, I just caught the hiccups. Okay. That is done. I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning these things. I believe this is a piece of a mask, actually. So if I look in here, yeah, it's some. That's what I thought. All right, clean this. Here we go. Rubba-dub-dubba-dubba-dubba. Gosh, you are so chunky. It takes forever to clean you. Okay. Let's get over here. There we go. Alright, and it is time for bed. Alright, next day. Okay. Not a whole lot of customers that time around. Or this one. Ah, I'm in. Okay. Blimey, you're starting to earn a nice bit of cash down here. In fact, you could use that gold to customize this place and make it your own. You'll have to invest your own money, of course, although Iman's cash is invested elsewhere. Speaking of which, I need to go and check on something urgent. Have fun with the shop. Can't wait to see what you do with the place. Thanks, Iman. Alright, so now I can use expansion mode. Alright, this is new. Okay. Alright, so go here. And you can decorate, of course. So I'm going to start with Iman's spot here. I normally do. I'm going to do this, the cabinet. There we go. Do the lantern. Alright, and that's all I'll do for right now. So let me get out of salvage mode. But that's how you get to customize. Oh, sure, and upcycle it? Yeah, I can do that, actually. Okay, so put you here. Put you here. There we go. Doesn't look right, but there you are. Take that. Thank you. Get that reputation up and my money. Okay. So if I go here. Right. Okay. So that shows all that I have to do. Let's wash this. This hopefully won't take too long. Having the idea of what you want to buy or like adding to lists, that's totally new. I don't remember that from last time. Alright. Let's just knock these out. Ooh, a dice box. That's pretty cool. Drop that there. Who do we have? Frog. So you're the Goblin Iman's been bragging about to Mr. Crunch. I guess so. Let's call this a test run. If you can restore this hairpin with an acceptable level of skill, Mr. Crunch might have more business for you. Restore? Yes, clean this hairpin, then find a suitable hairpin tassel to attach it to it, so you never know it was broken. You'll need to give the whole thing a clean, too. Mr. Crunch is a stickler for cleanliness. Leave it with me. I'll let you take Mr. Crunch's merchandise out of my sight. Ha! I'll wait right here. Alright, so I need to find a tassel to go on this hairpin. Alright. Whoops. Let's see if I can find a hairpin tassel. Okay. We're getting somewhere. there's a lich crown. You want me to attach a lich crown to it? Let's try in here. And he is not going to let me have any customers until I get this done. I remember this guy. Which is fine, I guess. Okay, there's that one. Ah, here we go. There we go. That's starting to look a bit better. And there we go. Okay, hairpin's fast. Okay. So we gotta clean both of these things. And unfortunately, we won't be able to finish it until tomorrow. Which is fine. Okay. So I'm gonna head to bed. He's keeping all other customers away, honestly. Okay. Go over here. Yeah, you still... Oh, Donoval! Hello to the Goblin! Hello, Donoval. The bed has Donoval's most treasured possession. Until today, perhaps. What's today? Today is the day Donoval requests a second clean bedpan from the Goblin. Once this is achieved, Donoval's most treasured possession will be 2 bedpans tied together. I'll call you when it's ready. Okay, so go over here. You wash this. Alright, come on. Sometimes the skinnier objects are a little bit hard to clean. Because it just doesn't always register. Like, you gotta find that sweet spot for it to clean. Okay. Is he back? He's back. Okay. Perfect. Alright, then take this. There we go. It's a very stiff hairpin. Here you are. This looks acceptable. I will have to take it to Mr. Crunch for full assessment, though. The wait time here is 243G. Mr. Crunch is a generous client. Deal. Good. Hello, Hullifer. Hello, Hullifer. Ah, you're not familiar with fungal folk naming conventions. Hullifer is named by, soil tangle on my mycelium. I am one of Hullifer's many fruiting bodies. Hullifer... the 17th, to be precise. Sorry, I had to count that for a minute. That's fascinating. I would like an item relevant to my research. Is it, how do you put it? Oh, magic bone hat? Skull? Oh, we get closer. It uses a skull, but, aha! Requires a lich crown. Fascinating cultural artifact radiates evil. You want a lich crown? I would ask that you affix a natural charm to the crown to counter the worst of the bad pizzazz. Dark magic? Precisely. Leave it with me. Alright, I have the lich crown, I just don't have the charm, which is fine. I am going to open this up. We're going to get a soak tub. This will clean it for over a night. What? Oh. Yeah. Alright, there's a soak tub. We have another customer. Hello. Yeah, sure. All yours, lady. Thanks. Alright, so I got the basic. Alright, I need a stash storage, customer bench, display mat, buy what you can box. Alright, so let's find a natural charm. Whoops. Hopefully it won't take us too long to find one. Okay. Now that was just rude. Whoa! Grandma's egg. You are definitely not what I was looking for. Need a natural charm. To go with my terrifying crown. Does that make sense? I need to have aesthetic. Come on. Come on. Like, I want to be more organic, but it has to match my aesthetic. Well, there's a bedpan for Donoval. I can go ahead and call him back. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean this. Nice and clean. Alright. Perfect. Alright, he is back. Here you go, buddy. Donoval's delighted. Here is 51D. Success for Donoval. Farewell to the goblin. Bye. What would you like? Yes. Here you go. Deal. Thank you. Alright, reputation is up with them. Great. And up with the mushrooms. Even better. Alright, natural charm. See if we can find one in here. Alright. This one's gonna be a bit of a doozy, it looks like. Okay. And there. Alright, then I got just some loose... Whoa! Okay, that is a teapot I don't need. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in here. And I'm gonna take a little nap. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so this should be all sparkly clean now. It is. Alright. Open this up. I usually don't wait till it's nighttime to put something in the tub. Just so that way in case I need it later. I want to watch Predator Badlands. I have been obsessed with Predator Badlands. I'm probably going to put that on tonight while I eat dinner. If you have not seen it, it's really good. Maybe because it's so just basic. Another Lich Crown? Dude, seriously? How many do we need? I don't need any more. I just need the freaking... Ugh. Natural charm. Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky in this one. Gosh. I hope so, at least. Whew. Okay. Got that one done. And boom. A succulent. Also not what I need. Hello, how can I help you? Calligraphy pen? Not today. Goodbye. I do not have a calligraphy pen for you. And this is where it can start to get a little difficult because people come by asking for things you don't have, and it's okay though. You can turn them away. Look at all the stuff that I have to sell. Somebody is going to want them eventually. Oh, here we go. A natural charm. Okay. So let me clean this sucker up. Okay, looking pretty. Just gotta clean the other side. Alright. There we go. Alright, what do you want? Hi. No, I don't have a horn. Goodbye. Okay, so that's done. Let me grab one Lich Crown here. Clean this up. Okay. Alright, almost there. Super grimy on the inside. This guy did not wash his hair, or his scalp, or his skull. You know, whoever wore it. That? Okay. Alright, so let me send the note here. We're going to use this, and we're going to place it right there. And look at that! Finish. Oh, is he here? Maybe I did it too fast. Alright. Then I'll just go ahead and head to bed here in just a minute. Let me dump another Lich Crown in here. Awesome. And then I'm going to go ahead and sleep. Alright. Didn't make any sales, but it's alright. Alright, hello for... Oh, hello. We had another stock delivery, and this time I managed to arrange something a little extra. From now on, I'll plonk any tools that cross my path on this nice display here, and you can buy them from me. I guarantee I'll ask for a fair price, and that they'll be all be upgrades from your current set. Honestly, thanks, Simon. For example, definitely want that. And this. I'll get that later. Ah, Holofro, alright, you're here. Grab this real quick, stick that in there, go over here. And boom, you're crowned. Ah, this is exactly what I need! And you will want some common currency. How about 387 deal? Wonderful! I can't wait to compare this with the scrolls. How can I help you? Dice box, sure. Here you go. Thank you. Got some good cash from that. Oh, perfect. Dang. Alright. Let's go back to my thing. Alright. I don't think I have any other really big requests going on. Buy stash storage. Yeah, I don't have enough for any of this. Okay. That's fine. That is totally fine. Let's clean these up, add them to the stash. And then we'll sell them. For a huge. Okay. Here we go. Nice shiny elephant kettle. Perfect. Alright, that's gonna go in here. Get the grandma's egg. Ooh, you are gonna need some super scrubbing. Alright. Almost there, guys. I'm locking in. I want to get this thing scrubbed. Here. I don't want to have to run back and scrub something else off of it, you know. Okay. that in there. Hello. Oh, hi there. It's a bit bright up here. It can be. I'm more used to the dark caves around the chasm. But it's good to see how the other half lives when they aren't on one of my tours. You give tours? Yes, the chasm has many caves that are full of history. And some people are curious in seeing what's under their feet. That does sound interesting. It's not without risk, but we don't go too far down. That's more the realm of the Delvers. Oh, my auntie is a Delver. I know, I encountered her while on one of my tours. Very memorable. She certainly is. In fact, she mentioned your new shop, which is why I'm here. When my tour group got a little excitable after seeing a little burrower, they dropped one of my lanterns and it rolled into the chasm. So I need a replacement lantern. Only a goblin lantern. They gave off just the right amount of light for the tours. I'll let you know when I have one. Certainly don't have one of those yet. I do want to just clean up my desk a little bit more. Okay. Getting there. Alright, that's done. Hello. You want undead trinket? You want a Lich Crown? Yeah, alright. How about that much? Thank you. Money. Okay, so now we got that. So let me go over here. I am going to buy the pay what you can get. What you can box. It's really nice. Alright. Then go back over here and let's dig up a couple of other things. So I can slip trinkets in there to be bought overnight. It's not normally going to be very much. But if I get all the slots open, it's pretty nice. But it gives me a little bit extra. If I have way too many trinkets, especially. Oh, another mushroom doll thing. Let's see what this one opens up. Okay. Okay. Ah, here we go. Goblin lantern. Alright, let's call myself 4 back. And I'll give this a little wash. Here we go. Okay. So that should be my cell 4. Here you go, buddy. This goblin lantern will do nicely. 113 sound fair to you? Yeah. Wonderful. When I next see your auntie, I'll tell her how helpful you've been. Thanks. Alright, time for bed. Okay. Whoop. Alright, and this is going to be my stopping point for the day. Oh, got another stock delivery, and I've got some more stuff you may be interested in. Thanks, Simon. Yes, more things we could use. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and with that, bye-bye.